Hi, I'm back again. Um, it's good to see you. I'm posting this video. I actually had a chance to view some of the postings that came from my last videos, and I'm really grateful that people are actually listening or watching. So I'm grateful for that. I know that there's people that have concerns about my timeline for things that history's already happened. I hear you. I really do. I'm very aware of those realities. I know that Sanhedrin changed the date for the Jewish calendar. I am aware of all those things. But the Lord has always shown me the concept things as they are, not things as they were. So things as they are, I'm trusting His instruction to me to trust what it is He's shown me. I have a relationship with my Father in heaven, where He's taught me over these many years, many years, that whatever it is He shows me comes to pass. Whether it's the little things or the big things I have to trust Him in more, even though I want to doubt myself, when I want to question myself, especially when people make comments suggesting that I could be wrong, and I could be wrong. But based upon what the Lord has shown me and the relationship I have with Him, I have to trust Him. I have to. The Lord has shown me many dreams that have come to pass. So He's wanting me to say what I show you happens. And so we had a problem in our basement just recently where there was lots of water issues going on downstairs. I had a dream where there was a pinching of a pipe against the wall of the basement and the baseboard of the house, so it was built not well. And I saw a solution of putting a hole through the floor of the ceiling of the basement to fix the pipe. Now, I didn't know this. I didn't know why I had this dream. I didn't understand that. But after the third attempt at trying to fix this leaking that was happening, my husband discovered that a pipe was being pinched and it was spraying all over the place, causing flooding on our basement floor. And to solve the problem, they had to drill a hole through the ceiling, through the basement floor, to fix what was being wrong. So things as they are. He was showing me what I show you is what happens. So I have to trust Him with that. If that offends anyone, I'm really sorry. And I could be wrong, and I hope I'm wrong, because what it is the Lord's showing me, things are about to happen. And I can't apologize for what the Lord has shown me. I have to trust it. I have to trust in the Lord and not the arm of flesh. We humans make mistakes, and I'm sure I'll make some mistakes in what I'm saying and whatever, because I don't have understanding. But as far as my understanding as I have it right now, I'm doing the best I can. But I'm going to share with you two dreams, or hopefully one dream in this one, and then I'll post another dream again. And then I'll show you the current dreams I've had. But I had a dream when I lived in Vancouver, well, in Nanaimo, British Columbia. I lived in Nanaimo, British Columbia for about 14 years. And in that time that I was over there, and I live in southern Alberta, so Karsten, I live on the Blood Reserve right now. My husband's Blackfoot, and I have 6 Blackfoot boys. But while I was living over there, the Lord showed me a dream of this, like a teepee mountain, and I call it my teepee mountain. And there was a lake, and there was a lodge, and there was a whole bunch of people in the lodge. I don't know why there was, but I was standing on the third balcony of this lodge, and I was out looking over the lake, and it seemed calm and serene. People were working inside my teepee mountain. There was like 3 levels of mining, or someone was working inside the mountain. There was like mist or smoke coming out of both ends of this mountain, and there was like stream running, like a stream running along the lodge that I was standing in. So the Lord was showing pictures of this lodge, and then He told me the word swift current. Now I was like, after the dream, I was thinking, swift current, it makes no sense, because Swift Current, Saskatchewan is flat. There was no teepee mountains or anything like that. And so I was thinking, what's the Lord showing me here? So I Googled it. And as I Googled it, I came across Swift Current Lake. Now, Swift Current Lake is in Mini Glaciers National Park, which is about 30 minutes from where I live right now and where I lived as a child. I didn't privy to me when I had the dream that I was that close to my dream to this place as a child. But when the Lord showed me this place, I saw my TP Mountain and I saw my lodge. And I saw the balcony levels, and I saw the stream running along the side, and it's used as a lodge. Right now it's being renovated. Obama's put money into it for renovation. And I even knew that there were mines there because of what I seen in this thing. People, like when I went to visit after I moved back to Alberta, I knew my mountain lived here, was here. So I actually went down across the border to Mini Glaciers National Park so I could go see my mountain. So for the Lord to show me in a dream this mountain and this river and stream, and then have me live, tells me I'm going to be there soon. I don't know why I'm going to be there. I don't know whether it's the FEMA camp because it's a UN biosphere and they're going to be using it like a prison. I don't know if it's a refuge for people in the mountains who are fleeing. I'm not sure. I didn't feel pressure in the dream. I didn't feel an ominous or a negative feeling when I was standing on the balcony and people were working. So I don't know what will happen. I just know sometime in the future I will be there with a whole bunch of other people. And so for the Lord to show me this place, and then currently I've been able to go across the border and actually go to my mountain. And I've had conversations with people who've been down there where I asked about the mines. And he's like, how do you know there's mines? Like, that's like old history. I said, well, I saw it in a dream. I said, there's dreams and there's these cars. And he's like, well, you're right. There's gold mines and there's ore mines. And so I didn't know that, but they knew that. And so confirming again the concepts of my dream. So I know I'm going to be there some point in the future. Under circumstances, I have no idea, but I'm guessing somewhat pretty soon. The second dream I had was I was walking on the dirt road with two kids. Now, all my kids are older, but the two kids that were with me on this dirt road, like lots of people were walking on this dirt road. It was like desolation time. And as I was on this dirt road, I had a baby in my arms and like a 4 or 5 year old holding on to my hand on this dirt road. And between these two mountains, there was like this body of water and like a valley, and I could see my mom and my sister. My sister was closer to the body of water, and my mom was kind of right behind her. And I captured this dream because in the dream, as I'm walking on this dirt road, I heard the radio say, New York has gone under, California, like Los Angeles has gone under the ocean, Atlanta has gone under the ocean, and there's one other place that's gone under the ocean. But it was like a big radio announcement that all these places were being submerged into the water, whether they fell or whether a wave overcame them. I didn't get that detail, but that they were totally done in. And so I'm walking on this dirt road when those events are happening. And it was funny because I had no idea where this place was, like no idea. And I had this dream probably 5 years ago, so a while ago. But it wasn't until my sister lives in my sister lives in the States. But it wasn't until I watched a movie, and in this movie, it was like a Utah-based movie. There's a panoramic view or shot that they take in this movie, which is the picture of what he showed me in my dream. And I was like, that's my picture. That's my dream. Like, that's my body of water. There's my mountains that I'm looking through down to see this group of people. And I was like excited because I'm thinking it exists. I didn't know it existed. And so it was really cool. And so I was thinking, where is that place? I needed to find out where that place was. So now that I had this movie, I went looking, where did they take that picture? And it was called Midway, Utah. So it's in Heber Valley, Heber Valley, Utah. And my sister lives in Salt Lake City. And so I know she's had dreams that an earthquake's going to happen and it's going to change the topography hugely down there. And so they were supposed to climb over this rubble. But the Lord told her she was supposed to go to Heber City. At that time, My mom was coming back and forth between me and my sister, because she's in retirement, so she's traveling back and forth to help us with each of our kids occasionally. But she was down there, and she knew about the Heber City for my sister Denise, and she thought my dream about Midway made no sense. She kind of like put it off on her shoulder. But as she was coming up one day, and we'd had this conversation before she was traveling up to come see me again, she looked on a map, and she saw that my Midway lined up exactly on the map, like right across from one another was Heber City, which is where my sister said that she felt she was supposed to be. So she called me from the pay station on her way up to come see me at the gas station, telling me, Ran, you're right. Heber City and Midway, you're right. You're right with Denise. You're right where we're supposed to be. And so I said, great. Then I know that I'm in the right area and why I saw you there. And so for the Lord to show me more detail about where things are and those kinds of things tells me that I'll soon be there too. It just more information leads me to know that it'll come to pass sooner, like quicker, like it's coming to pass. And so he's letting me know more details, so I'm more confident. So those are the two dreams that I know that he's shown me and giving me validation for that are real places. And so it's kind of exciting, but I know that lots of destruction and lots of things will be happening in that time. There's one more dream that I had